Your attitude determines your altitude. Hey yo guys, what's happening? It's your boy Ryan TJ back again with another episode of Just a Thought. And this week I want to share a thought with you that I've had for a while. I just didn't know how to go about putting it together, and I don't want these episodes to come across like I'm Mr. Perfect or Mr. Know It All or I've reached enlightenment or something. So I just didn't know how to word this thought together, um, to get it across without stepping on any toes or giving the wrong impression. But I've been thinking a lot about the results of immaturity and entitlement. And something happened recently that got me thinking about something my father always used to say. He always used to tell my brother and I, your attitude determines your altitude. And I guess it sounds simple enough, but I kind of just saw it take place in real life. And it tied the thought together because I recently got a new job, like 5 months now. And I'm currently being promoted to supervisor. But there was this one guy, I'm gonna call him whatever. There's this one guy, and when I just got the job, all right, let's say I got the job early December, right? I within the first 2 weeks was asking, how do you move up? What are the I mean, partially because moms, but I don't want to stay at ground level. So this one guy, he heard that I was asking about it, and he works in the same position as me. And he one day just comes up to me and was like, "Yo, I don't know, man. I would never try to be a supervisor here. Like, they don't get paid right. They don't get paid for the work they do and all that." So I was like, "Oh, all right, cool." And then we started talking a little bit. And he was like, "Yeah, they supervisor, they don't." And I was like, "Oh, okay." But I didn't say nothing really. And then like a week or two later, my supervisor told me that that same guy applied to be a supervisor as well. And that same day, he told the guy that I got the papers to study to take the exam. I mean, I don't know why people talk so much. I just don't know. If it's not your business, it's not your business to spread. But um but anyways, so then the guy comes back to me and he was like, "Oh, I guess he forgot what he told me like 2 weeks prior." But he comes back to me and he's like, "Oh, I heard you did the test." I was like, "Nah, I just got the papers to study." He's like, "Oh, okay. Yeah, I did the test back in like November, but they didn't get back to me yet. So I wanted to know if they got back to you." And I was like, oh. Now, I don't know why people do things like that. That's just weird. It's just very weird. And then, fast forward to what month is this? April. Fast forward to like March, January, February, March. Um, well, I did the test in February and I got like 95%. And apparently that was like one of the highest scores they've gotten in a very long time. So because of that, I guess it expedited my process. And yeah, come March, my supervisor's boss was telling me, "Yo, your score was amazing. We're definitely trying to get you in like right now, but you can't tell anybody, especially not this guy because he did the test as well. His score was good too, but his attitude, like the way he works, and he starts listing a bunch of things. So now I start really paying attention to this guy. And I start noticing, like really noticing how he will come to work late almost every day. I would come to work just on time every day. He would call off. I've worked there 5 months and called off once. It's not to compare or anything, but I was starting to look at this stuff. And then when he's at work, he would leave his position and go talk to people for like 10 minutes, 15 minutes, be gone. Which is just, what? What you come here to do? You know? I don't do that. I go to work, headphones in my ears, putting on some music, and I'm going all night. Only person I talk to is my supervisor. I'll talk to the people next to me if they need help. If they need help, I'll go help them. Yo, you need help? Boom, 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 and I'll help them out. Other than that, I don't talk to them. If they come and talk to me about something, I'll reply as pleasantly as possible. But I came here to work. I'll be friendly, but I came here to work. I came here to get I came here for a reason. So I'm doing my job and I'm doing it well. And yeah, so I'm noticing all these things, and this thing, like, he will curse his supervisor. He will like get mad at them. And it's like, what, how do you expect to be promoted if this is your attitude? And this thing my father always used to tell us just starts playing in my head. It's been playing in my head for the past couple weeks. Your attitude really does determine your altitude. Like, how you treat others, how you react to others, how you, so initially treat them and react, how you react to life and situations dealt to you. That attitude, that really does. It really does, because I don't see that guy getting promoted anytime soon. And I'm already there because of our attitudes. I have a smile on my face. Even though I'm not talking to anyone, not getting distracted per se, I have a smile on my face. When you do come and talk to me, I'm like, hey, how are you? What's up? How you doing? Oh, you need help? Oh, you need somebody to go somewhere else to help someone else out? All right, yeah, I'll do it. That's me, you know what I mean? And then that in itself got me to thinking even more and noticing things more about other men around me. And it's like, people really do lack humility. And like I said, my brother always tells me, well, I don't know if I said this, but every time I see my brother, which nowadays it's like years in between, but every time I see him, he'll always tell me to try to be the most humble person in the room at all times. No matter how good you get, no matter who you become, always try to be the humblest person in the room. And I don't know. I don't think a lot of people, older brothers, were telling them that. Like, the way when I look at things and see how people react to situations, like, people will say, oh, I know I'm this way, I'm not going to change. It's like, what? How arrogant. You know what I mean? Oh, gee. Anyways, I don't know. It's a thought that I wanted to discuss and share. Like, humility. What do you think about it? And do you practice it? Because there's so many situations in this past year that when I really sit down and look at it, there's just a lot of people. I don't want to say just men, but there's a lot of people who lack humility. And that stems from a certain level of arrogance, which also stems from immaturity and entitlement. So I don't know what you think about that. Hit me up in the DMs, you could comment below. A couple of you have been sending voice notes recently. I like that. Voice notes are cool. Yeah, we could share your thoughts on this with me. Let me know what you think. And also, you can buy some of my shirts. In the link below, I'll have it attached somehow. Yeah, some of my products. I have artwork coming as well, so it won't just be clothes on the Pyram official anymore. So yeah, you could stay tuned and check that all out. And like I said, contact me and we'll talk about it. But yeah, it's just a thought from Ray and TJ, and have a good day, everybody.